Reached. Okay, let's talk about Spain's Telefonica. I tell you what, making good on its promise to return to growth in 2015, thanks in large part to its operations in Germany and the Americas. The Madrid-based telecoms group reported profits that are more than double what everybody had been expecting. In the first quarter, the first 3 months of this year, Telefonica made a net income of 1.8 billion euros. I can hear you asking, what's that in dollars? That is just a pinch over $2 billion. Let's get more because Kester Mann is principal analyst at CCS Insight. Joins me in the studio. CCS, you're a mobile phone company, well, a company that focuses on that industry, aren't you? Hey, Kester, great to have you with us.
Thank you.
Let's talk Telefonica. It does appear, when you look at this company and what it's been doing, it's a company that's sold off a bit, but a company that's all bought quite a bit, in particular Germany and Brazil?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, they've been pretty busy, haven't they? They've been strengthening their position in the German market by the acquisition of E+, one of the mobile operators there. They bought a company called GVT in Brazil, which focuses on fixed broadband. But on the flip side, they've sold, or they're in the process of selling out of the UK with O2. So
yeah.
They've been pretty busy. Yes.
I'll touch on O2 shortly, but just in the Americas itself, also Mexico. Is that?
Yes, they have a presence Mexico's a growing market for Telefonica. Revenue in the year to the first quarter of 2015 was up double figures, but it's an interesting market as well because we're going to see the incoming moves from AT&T, the big US carrier, and that could certainly increase competition there, and that could be challenging for Telefonica going forward. So certainly an interesting market to watch.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll keep across that one. I'm wondering, you know, I first looked at Telefonica, this number, it's an improvement. Yesterday we had the Eurozone's economic growth for all of the countries and the region. Spain did very well, you know, I mean, a vast difference, a vast improvement of what the Spanish economy has been through. So I'm wondering if Telefonica's, you know, current success shadows what's happening in the Spanish economy, but they've got because they saw an awful drop, didn't they, in Spain?
They've had real problems in the home market. It's been challenging for a number of reasons, and the economy, as you say, is one of them. There's also been very, very tough competition, and there's been tough regulation as well. But I think we're finally perhaps seeing some light at the end of the tunnel for Telefonica in the home market. Revenues were down again in the quarter in the year to the first quarter of 2015, but the decline was not so severe. So although the recovery is gradual, I think it's there. So it's encouraging signs in the home market as well, but still some way to go.
And I guess it's important to highlight that during the hard times, the deep recession that Spain went through, people, I guess, they just stopped mobile contracts. They stopped making, well, they made fewer calls.
Absolutely,
like
yep. They cut back on a number of calls they made, the number of text messages they made, and some customers even cut back on mobile services altogether.
Okay, quick, I need to jump into O2, a big player here in the UK.
Absolutely, yep.
It's been agreed to sell it to Hutchison Whampoa, and I think we've got the boss of Hutchison Whampoa, Lee Ka-ching, some shots of him, the wealthiest man in Asia.
Indeed.
Is that deal, what is that? I mean, did they have to sell O2? Why did they sell it?
Well, Telefonica are a heavily in debt company, around about 45 billion euros of debt. So they obviously felt that they needed to make this move. There was an opportunity to sell out of the UK, which is one of the most challenging markets in Europe because margins are very, very tight and competition is very, very high. Right. So obviously the rationale for Telefonica was to exit the UK market and to focus on these three leading markets that it has, which is Brazil, Germany, and of course Spain, its home market. Okay, well we'll wait and see well, because it has to be approved by the regulators that sale to Hutchison Whampoa. That could take several months, so we'll bide our time on that one. Kester, great stuff. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. It's a short program, Kester. You stay there. I'll continue. Kester Mann.